Hello, I'm Big B Gaming, and I am taking on the Fire Gauntlet Rush. Here, I have to beat all the levels in one gauntlet in one attempt. That means if I die on any level, I am forced to start over from the first level. To make matters worse, I also have to get all the coins. Missing one counts as a fail, and I'm sent back to square one. The Fire Gauntlet was the very first gauntlet to come out. It consists of 5 levels ranging from hard 5 stars to harder 6 stars, each of which were released around when 2.1 came out. Combined, these all make for a 7-minute level where getting all 15 coins is probably medium to hard demon difficulty. It's probably a lot easier if you already internalized every coin, but for someone who didn't even bother with coins when they first beat the gauntlet, forgetting a coin is really easy to do. By the way, this challenge was inspired by Ito's Tower Rush feature, but here it is less forgiving. Let's see how well I do. Alright, let's make sure I have this jump pat. Now, as with anything challenging I do, I like to learn the whole run, get smaller runs, then go from the beginning. Here, I'm just learning where all the coins are so I know where they all are during real runs. There's another difficulty factor with getting these coins I haven't mentioned yet. Knowing when to be ready to collect a coin is critical, especially when the coin route is so unnoticeable or the part looks the same throughout. For Outer Space by Nikki1202, the 3 coins are right out in the open, opting for more challenge than puzzle. The first coin, collected at 15%, is found during the short slow speed section after the second double speed section. Here I avoid hitting this ceiling, making sure I barely get the coin so I can make it under this ceiling. This coin also references Viper, who was obsessed with overcomplicated coins at the time. The second coin is found during the build up cube section. Look for the surrounding face, click and hold when you're centered on it, and make sure to not hit this green orb. Finally, the third coin is found during the boss fight with whatever this is. Be sure to start off straight flying along the bottom. During the second attack, the spikes at the bottom will disappear and you could easily grab the coin if you don't leave the ground too fast. From there, just don't choke and you finish Outer Space. Okay, I think I got that down. Alright, on to the next one. Overture by Fault is the easiest part of the Gauntlet Rush. The coins generally are extremely simple to get, though I did have to look in the editor for this last one. The first one is at 8%, where you click off the step and get sent back to the main route via this invisible teleport portal. The second coin is surprisingly easy to miss if you aren't paying attention, so remember to coast along the bottom after this key gate at 29%. The last one is the hardest one to find since it's borderline invisible and obstructed by text. It's found behind the first letter in Angels in the Sky, which shows up once the ending section begins. Now it's just a straight shot to the end of the level. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see the coin behind that A, now that I know it's there. Okay. So we're 10 minutes in, and I've learned the second level. First Race by Stamina is the hardest part of the Gauntlet Rush. The coins are especially convoluted and out of the way, and the hardest coin of the whole challenge is found here. The first coin is found after the first ship section, where you have to miss this yellow orb to land on this random slope to activate some invisible triggers. From there, let the level take you to this platform where you have to jump over the saw to get the coin. Don't forget about this off-screen blue orb on the way back, by the way. The second coin is in the robot after this ball section. Once you become the robot, I like to do a full-size jump near the end of the first platform. It should be noted that you could time this too late, so try timing the click between these 2 chains. This lets you hit another invisible trigger, where you wait to hit these 2 orbs so you can collect the coin. Don't forget to jump into the gravity portal the moment you do. The last coin is by far the hardest one to collect of the entire gauntlet. It's found after this slow section where you fall down some stairs. Once you reach the first 2 green orbs, only hit the first one to go behind this fake wall. Next you have to time this triple spike while you can't see yourself. The level will then take you to this tight robot section where you must immediately do 2 small jumps. Waiting at all once you land can make the second click impossible. Then you get teleported back where you get barely any time to react to the gameplay. The gameplay for this coin feels like it comes straight out of an insane demon. Finally, you can finish the level no problem. Okay, 22 minutes in. First race, all 3 coins. Shock by Danilix is the second easiest level of the run. The coins are simpler than the last one, but there are still a couple steps to follow for most of the coins. The first one is found at the end of the first cube after you take this blue path to these gravity portals. Don't use this green orb and jump again once you land on the ceiling to get the coin. The second coin is during the staircase section with all these speed portals. I like to click and hold once I reach the first half speed portal. Getting this key unlocks access to the second coin. Get ready for the final coin once the level flashes LOL at you. You need to be absolutely ready to do literally nothing. Don't click at all until you reach this green orb. From there, you are only a few clicks away from the end. Yay, all 3 coins. 28 minutes in. Magmatic Sanctuary is the most nerve-wracking part of the run since it's the last level. Dying here means being sent back at least 5 whole minutes. To make things worse, the coins are also some of the hardest ones in the Gauntlet. The first coin is pretty simple, however, coming after the first mini-wave section. Just take this tighter path and the coin should be yours. The second and third coins are found during the drop and both require keys to collect. In the wave after this ball section, around 60%, you must go into the upper half of the slope to reveal the key for the second coin. You also must click again to get out of the structure. Luckily, you don't need to do anything else since the coin is on the main path. During this cube section at 70%, you need to jump once you land after the size portal to collect this hard-to-block key that unlocks the third coin. Don't worry about this little saw since it's impossible to hit. After you do the short UFO section, jump over this blue pad as soon as you become the cube again. All that's left to do is to click each of these orbs and don't choke. You have now completed the Fire Gauntlet rush. This done like 30 minutes ago, if I didn't include the coins. Alright, now don't have the memory of a goldfish, please. Alright, this time I'll get the third coin. There we go. that wasn't so bad. Shock time. Shock time. Nice. Alright, Magmatic Sanctuary. Please let this be the one. Let this be the one. It would be great if I looped from first race. Come on. Oh, my heart. It's going. Oh my gosh. Fire Gauntlet Rush complete. That was scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, 75 minutes. Oh. That was scary. Oh.